Yo, it's the Daily Huddle, yeah, you know the name. Three Stooges in the booth, bringing ruckus, bringing fame. Every weekday at noon, you know we bring that fire. Rob, Bill, and Ken in the squad, that's our empire. Yo, Rob's the fact checker, keeping it real. Dropping knowledge on the daily, that's the deal. Bill's ready to roast, got the rival in his sight. When he steps to the mic, you know he's ready to ignite. Ken spitting facts, man, he's sharp as a knife. Throwing hard truth bombs, this is real podcast life. John Dorn in the mix, he's like, fuck the Lions. Bringing all the heat, likes to see the anger rising. Daily Huddle, we hustle, bring the vibe every time. Rants and facts, laughter, everything in its prime. Live every weekday, man, we're here to grind. Noon Central Standard, come and free your mind. Eric brings the rants, off the chain like a beast, letting loose his thoughts, they just never cease. In the studio we gather like a family affair. Podcast kings, yeah, we rise and declare. Roasting rival fools, we setting the tone. The Three Stooges take your fears and turn them to stone. Facts over fiction, we keep it 100. Tearing down the myths while the laughs keep coming. Daily Huddle, we hustle, bring the vibe every time. Rants and facts, laughter, everything in its prime. Live every weekday, man, we're here to grind. Noon Central Standard, coming free.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Daily Huddle. We don't have a very big crowd today, but, you know, it is what it is. What's up, fellas? How you doing?
What's going on?
It's Labor Day weekend. Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day, guys.
All that good stuff. Uh-oh. Sarah's here. What's up, Sarah? What's going on?
Howdy.
How's it going?
It's going.
But
I mean, it's going. I mean, we got Micah fucking Parsons, man. I mean, come on. I mean, life doesn't get better.
Yeah.
Well, Super Bowl would make it better, but, you know.
Thursday, we got actually football season starts, man. That's
my God, I can't wait.
Yeah. You know.
I mean, it is rocking his Eagles, but, you know.
Yeah. Now, once you laugh your ass off, the Cowboys beat the Eagles. Once you laugh.
Oh, my.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
Rock would turn into a pebble.
He'll probably disappear, bro.
What if they beat the Eagles and you guys?
That ain't happening, Sarah. Sarah, no, you're putting no, can't say that, Sarah. No.
I mean, it could happen, Sarah.
Sounding just like the question that I heard Joe ask on the morning show.
Yeah.
But if that happens, but the answer, if that happens, maybe Jerry Jones knows something none of us do in regards to this Cowboys team being better than anyone thinks, because obviously there's too many question marks for this team now, especially even when they had Michael Parsons. This Cowboys team had a lot of question marks on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's talking crap on it. They're trying to minimize it. Like Micah Parsons wasn't this big dude, and he's not a
or rather, he wasn't the biggest difference maker on that Cowboys defense as he was the whole time he was there.
I think what people are saying, I mean, like, the way I see it, it's like people are saying, yeah, he's great, but he isn't as impactful as people are making it out to be, because he.
Well, Sarah, the Lions can't beat the Cowboys unless fucking Parsons off the field. That's the only way they can beat them. So
yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Have to remember,
what has Parsons?
But
what kind of difference did Parsons make in their playoff games? Nothing.
Yeah, but Sarah, he doesn't have the people that he has around with us.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot of the same guys around him. That's the thing.
He's got a lot of good pieces around him now.
And let's be clear about something. When we played the Cowboys in the playoffs, if there was a big reason we ran all over them like we did, they were completely undersized up front when it came to that defense.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I see the direction that Jones is going. I do see it, but to give up a fucking guy like Parsons, that's fucking insane.
No, I don't see the direction at all, though, because. Like, are they rebuilding or are they not? Because if they're rebuilding, why the fuck did they just give a big-ass contract to their corner yesterday?
They're retooling more than rebuilding. I'll say retooling. They want to revamp that offensive line. That's what our defensive line. That's what they want to do.
I'm not sure how revamped it's
I
gonna
don't
be.
think.
Yeah,
I don't think
this
they
year it
even know
won't be.
what they're. I don't
Because
even know
without Parsons, because when you look at the defensive line now without Parsons, question the big now their pass rush is a big question mark. Like, do they really have it?
Yeah, but don't they got
And
Houston from the Lions? They got Houston over there, and they got another Lions pass rusher too. Who's fucking in some weird ass fucking.
I mean, like, what did Houston do? Shit. That's why he's on another team.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's always injured. He always was.
Uh-huh.
But I remember Lions always
And I
dragging him up.
And I mentioned before, Dallas may not be that different from us to have question marks in their secondary as well.
Yeah, but we got a lot less, man. Our linebackers are better. Our safeties are better. The only thing, like Nixon, actually, he really balled out. I'm not worried about it whatsoever. To tell you the truth, not whatsoever, man. Otherwise, you think they would have jumped out and got somebody, brought someone in? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, just think. I mean, Bo Melton. People are giving people shit about Bo Melton about fucking switch over. He actually's been balling the motherfucking out. You should just see his fucking footwork. This dude is a good fucking, give me a solid corner, dude. I'll take him over Arnold any fucking day of the week. Just the way what I see him right now.
Hmm.
And he's only going to get better.
All right.
You know?
What's up, Darren?
What's up? Fucking waiting on my goddamn domino still.
Isn't it free after 30 minutes? Isn't it free after 30 minutes?
That's free. They don't make it in 30, bro. It used to be.
Yeah.
Man. Well,
But
I mean,
did you guys watch that video I posted from that dipshit?
which dipshit? You post a lot of dipshits.
That Neil guy that from Woodward Sports.
Oh, from Woodward?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those guys, they run their cocksuckers a lot. I don't
No, I'm just like by you giving this so much attention like you are, you like if you listen to videos, like he sounds scared. He sounds shook.
Yeah, they do sound scared. They all do. They're all like trying to find, like suddenly, because Micah came to the Packers, I've never seen anybody break down players before as much as they are breaking down. Suddenly, Micah Parsons, every mistake he's ever made is being brought to light. This, that. I mean, he can't stop the run. He can't. What are you guys talking about, man?
I know. I can show you plenty of tapes of him fucking stuff in the run, man. I can show you plenty of tapes of him doing it.
This is still the same guy. If anything, he's going to a better team, I think. But you know,
I don't know. I mean, like I told you, Rob, it's like, is he gonna give us a headache? Yeah, but I'm not too worried about him because I believe that we have the offensive line to like neutralize him.
Yes, that's what that was your answer to me. I was like,
yeah, but it's just not him though.
But
I mean, you got Rashawn Gary, you got Van Ness, you got Ingabari, you got Brendan Cox Jr.
Van Ness, we haven't fucking seen Van Ness for like 2 years.
You better hope so. You better fucking hope so because you're coming in fresh. You can keep on rotating these fuckers. You don't got shit like that.
Well, we'll see. They got a pretty.
You can't rotate like we can.
They got some guys, bro. They
do.
You act like you act like our guys don't get paid too. I understand that.
You got probably the second best dual part in the division. You do.
We don't have anybody
Easily.
who can like stop him.
Don't yell at each other. We can talk.
How do you know they haven't played together yet? So how do you know, Sarah?
Well, I mean, same thing. We don't know how our guys are going to be. I mean, we think our guys are going to get better because Micah Parsons is on there. And no one else is going to believe it until they see it themselves because those guys haven't done anything, to this. I mean, honestly, Van Ness, he hasn't done a whole lot. I mean,
everybody's got to play the game.
Like
obviously.
just as much faith.
Exactly.
Just as much faith as you're having. Why wouldn't I have faith in my own line that they'll be able to take care of
Sarah, that's where you come from. Because you guys did some good moves in the offseason and get some addition on that offensive line. I get that, Sarah. I get that.
And so I'm not saying that he's not going to be a problem. I'm just saying that
you better hope he's not a problem. Just like us. We hope he can get through. It's like the same thing.
There's not one NFC North team that can say they don't.
I'd like to excuse everybody. John Dorn's not the same without a Snickers bar.
I'm just saying, man.
Oh boy. I need a Snickers bar.
Well, Let's just say everybody in the NFC North got something going on for them to say they're confident in their team right now.
Yeah.
Well, see,
No, there's hype. There's hype everywhere. Everybody's got hype. Everybody's got it.
oh yeah, I mean it should be. I mean everybody did some big swings this year. A lot of people did some big swings this year.
You got people you put on your team. You don't know how it's going to be, so everybody's excited. Everybody thinks that this is going to, on paper, make them look better. They're going to make them look good, and no one really knows till we lace them up. But I mean,
but going into this season, just right now, we were the most complete team. That okay, like the Lions got two offensive coordinators and a bunch of other coaches. Plus, their offensive line they're redoing. You got the Bears, who've got new offense, new coach, new everything. And then the only thing the Vikings really is the quarterback, and that's the only thing.
well,
Is he good? Is he bad? Is he good? They just need him to just be decent. That's all Vikings need him to be. You know what I mean? So to me, those guys have kind of less. Packers have less worry than the Vikings, and then between the Bears and Lions, I mean, they got all new fucking scheme coming up. They don't even know what they got.
I mean, the Vikings and the Packers have less problems. I still have questions. I mean, I'm worried our guys are still going to be dropping balls. I mean, we have not seen our offense out there play or play like they did the very first year Jordan Love was starting, bro. I've yet to see the offense rise back to that level. I mean,
exactly.
I'm hoping they do, with the golden Tavion.
If there's one edge the offense will have is a great deal of chemistry and experience. That's pretty much going to be a factor for them this year.
Right.
Like those guys have been playing with each other together long enough to where they know each other's strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, like week one, it's like you don't know that what's his name, their offensive coordinator, Morgan or fucking
Morton.
Fucking
John Morton.
Yeah, Morton. How's he gonna do it? Like between in-game fucking switches.
He's never been a play caller.
Yeah, he has, and he sucked. And he got fired because of it. Yeah, he was with the Jets, but
I thought he got fired.
Yeah.
Well,
he was past happy. They're getting mad.
Taking over for Ben, and that's who's taking over for Ben Johnson.
Yeah, he's a pass happy coordinator. He's old school coordinator, man. It's not gonna fly with this fucking shit, man. It could be. Who knows? But.
I don't know, but I mean, I think we can all agree that we want Goff to throw the ball.
How does he do
we do
the adjustments? During the game and shit. How is he gonna do the adjustments? And now,
I want him under pressure and throwing turnovers.
I mean, for all the accolades. I mean, I know you guys have seen the post. Oh, Jared Goff's got 96 passing touchdowns in the last 3 years. Okay, it hasn't equated to anything. So, I mean, you're going to be throwing the ball, and Jared Goff also had 4 or 5 turnovers in the game that took him out, right? Was that Washington took the ball from him 4 times?
Yeah, but they blame their defense. It's like, did you not see that your offense had 5 freaking turnovers?
Yes.
You're not going to win a playoff.
That's all on Goff. That's all on their quarterback. That's on the guy that they're hyping. So he makes just as many mistakes as he does good things. Look, Jared Goff had a career year last year. I'm not trying to sugarcoat nothing, but he had a career year.
He had a good year. But a lot of padded stats too. A lot of padded stats. I'm going to tell you straight out. There was a lot of padded stats in about 4 or 5 games, man. When you can do it, do it. You know what I mean?
When you can run it, when you
can stop it
and run it, yeah, that's.
But to me, it's padded stats. I mean, oh well.
I agree.
That's why I call them fool's gold. That's why I call them fool's gold. They got exposed. I don't care what anybody says. They got exposed. They've been exposed actually towards the end of the season. When you can get the pressure up the gut and get pressure on Goff, he buckles. He buckles, man. So,
And another thing to call out from that game against Washington, that defense got exposed for not having any trustworthy and quality depth behind it too.
Yeah.
Like you gotta one has to they'll tell you that you have to remember they have more than 10 guys out before they play Washington.
Yep. Yeah, so it's not an excuse to fucking not win. We won the Super Bowl with 16 on IR. We won the Super Bowl being the 6th seed.
I mean, well,
back then that was the 7th seed back then.
Yeah, they had all those guys out, but their team was their identity was not their defense. It was
they didn't use their excuse when they're winning.
Nobody was
Sarah's
out
right.
on the offense.
They were putting 40 points up a game, were they not? Were they not
Yeah.
the highest scoring offense? I mean,
Yeah.
last year, I mean, their defense wasn't what was saving them; it was their offense. So
Yeah, exactly. Just like what Bob used to do. Save our fucking defense all the time. You know what I mean?
yeah.
We were good because we had a great offense. We didn't have that good of a defense.
Yeah. Every now and then we make a play, but that's it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got more playmakers on defense now than I think we've ever had. I mean, honestly, McKinney, Cooper, now Parsons. I mean, holy cow, bro.
Even in our depth, like Hopper and Inbox Jr., you got Cox Jr., you got Ingabari. I mean, dude, we got some solid backups, you know.
Well,
I think everybody's pretty solid.
But the only thing like you said.
Remember when Russ said that their backups were so good that they would be starters on other teams, and it's
Ryan's always said that.
What happened to those? What happened to those backups?
Yeah, where's the depth?
Well, we're gonna see that depth tested come Sunday, because supposedly they had some guys. Even the Lions had some folks that were actually out for this game.
Well, and they still have Aline McNeil out, you know, and then who's also on their D line. Oh, Davenport, is this the only one game he's gonna play this season?
I didn't even see the damn comments, man. They just weren't working.
See him? I was wondering if you're doing them.
They weren't working. They weren't working. I just got them going now. So Dallas had a solid D line.
That's why I seen Mike's up, and I said, I'm going to do it, and then because there was no stars, it's like okay.
Yeah, I didn't see him.
Steve wants to know if he can join.
We'll drop it in there. Hold on, Steve. Yeah.
Ooh, I am hungry.
But with
there we go.
Whatever with Lee McNeil out, that means that first round rookie that the Lions drafted, we're gonna actually see him start now.
Yeah. Holy cow! I missed a lot of comments. Holy smokes, man!
Yeah, you did.
I was like, why is no one talking?
They talking. You just
they weren't showing up. Now I see them now, man. I see everything. I mean, everybody sees their team as doing something great. I mean, I don't follow the Vikings as hard as I follow the Packers. I don't follow the Lions as hard as I follow. You know, I'm keeping up with my team, let alone fucking everybody else's.
Well, the Vikings, the only question mark is basically the fucking quarterback, and I think he's gonna be just fine. I think he'll be fine. I think he's a strong arm. I kind of watch him and it's like, wow. I mean, he does make mistakes, but he's young. He's going to make mistakes. You know what I mean?
What's funny is I go jump on like I jump on a lot of different podcasts, and what's funny to me is, you know, the Bears, Vikings, Lions, you know, they got a lot of good key stars on their players. I mean, none of us can deny that.
Yeah.
You know, Lions have Hutchinson. The Vikings is loaded with a bunch of talent on that defense. You cannot deny that one bit. And the Bears have some key talent. Okay, now the Packers go get a guy, whatever, and next you know we're all trash.
Yeah.
Or you know, they're the Packers. They think they're going to win the division and whatever. You know, but has anybody on those three teams have they done what Parsons done? He's got 12 sacks in 4 of his years. Yeah. Has any other player on the Lions, Vikings, Bears, have they done what Parsons done? And the thing is, like I said, I'm not trying to sit there and poke people in the eyes and shit.
You know,
but it's just funny that because, you know, we're the Green Bay Packers and we basically ruled the NFC North for many, many, many years. And now the Lions think they're on top of the world because they won it twice out of 30, 40 years and whatever. And now the Packers are, you know, a joke or whatever, because to me, I'm going to say it. I think if it's jealousy, if because any of the three teams would have got Parsons, like Dorn would say, they would be like gold.
Not the Lion fans, apparently. They didn't need Parsons.
We wouldn't have
Yeah,
gotten Parsons though, because
because
we didn't need Parsons. We already had.
Yeah, you guys got
yeah,
good people.
the
Yeah, Lions got good
The
duo.
Lions don't need Parsons because they got Aiden Hudson coming back, and they're saying he's better than Parsons.
Yes.
Oh my God, he's not even
Yes.
close.
Not even close. Not even close. Because I said we now have a
That's why,
premier
like,
pass rusher.
that's why, like, when you guys got Parsons, I was like, well, yeah, it made your team better, but I'm not like worried about it. I wasn't like tripping, like, oh, like whatever, because I
Yeah,
wasn't. I'm like, it made your team better.
I'm
We
not
still
really worried about the
we still
defense.
have
I wasn't
to
worried about the
score
defense before we got Parsons. That was my least worries was the defense. My worry was more worries about the offense. How is that offense gonna, those receivers gonna, they're gonna fucking actually not. I was reading a thing where the 2/3 of fucking interceptions from Love were because the receivers were running the wrong routes. They're fucking young, dude. And the drops.
Running the
We gotta
wrong
see
routes. We had that problem. We had that problem from.
Wicks.
We had that problem during Love's first year as a starter too.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that should have been cleaned up before.
Bro, we should have fired our fucking wide receiver coach after the first year. I mean, when we had, he's still here.
I was surprised, to tell you the truth. I was surprised.
Honestly, bro. Honestly, I was surprised too. Honestly,
and then we go get a defense end coach. It's like, hey, okay, we got a good one. It's like, and the Lions got picked up. They picked up a good guy too from Tampa. I liked him. I kind of between those two, I was glad we just get one of them. But yeah, I mean, it's just.
Yeah, Hackett's not the end all be all though. I'm sorry, I just don't. Hackett doesn't move my needle at all. I don't really,
Who's Hackett?
Nathaniel Hackett.
Nathaniel Hayes.
Oh my God! Thank God we didn't hire him. He was on our show.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah. Yeah, he's another guy who proves he was a great OC, but he can't be a fucking head coach. I mean, he tried it.
Yeah, that's why I don't know why people are anointing Ben Johnson like he's like the next Andy Reid already. Like
we don't know how he's going to be. We don't know.
We don't know. Yeah.
I mean, because honestly, if you ask me, he was in Detroit teaching their quarterbacks. How come Hendon Hooker is trash? He was there. He was in the same program as Goff, going through all that. Why is Hendon Hooker trash and they cut him? Why? He was under Ben Johnson. Was Ben Johnson not focused on all the quarterbacks? I just don't get it.
And you notice
he was focused on the Premier Donna.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know that's the. I mean, you look at what LaFleur did when he. I mean, last year we lost Love in week 1, and Malik Willis was only here a week, and he got thrust into it. He was forced into it. I mean, LaFleur had the game plan. I don't get it, man. I mean, that should be just as important. Teaching your backup.
Yeah, Jim Jackson gave you the comment for you. Hendon Hooker can't play.
Yeah, because he can't play.
Then why did you draft him?
Yeah, and why did it take 4 years for you guys to figure this out? That's my question.
Well,
I mean, he was there with Ben Johnson all those 3 years, right? The whole 3 years that they went through all this, right? He was there.
See, I said earlier that fucking they should have went and got Wentz for a veteran backup, but the Vikings did a smart thing and they went and got Wentz. To me, I think Wentz is a very good backup, especially for JJ.
I always thought it was funny how the Lions fans, they're bragging about golf and whatever. You know what, guys? You guys didn't draft him. You guys traded for him. Let me know when you guys draft a quarterback or something that can actually take you places.
Well, see what it is. He has a fetish for fucking drafting injury-prone players because he thinks he's getting a value at them. But he has to actually give fucking picks to get that guy even. That's fucking injury-prone.
Jim's saying that Holmes had a thing for Hooker. I mean, like he liked Hooker himself. He thought he had something. He saw something in him that no one else did. I mean, Hooker looked like shit. I don't know what to say. I mean, we all seen him play in the preseason. He looked like shit. I don't know, man. And a lot of times these guys, they look worse than they are because they're playing with the scrubs. They're only getting time with the second, the twos, and the threes. So you're handicapping your guy, at that.
Yeah, but if he's been on the team for 4 years, you should
Yeah,
expect him
you
to
should have known. Yeah, I agree, Sarah. That's what I'm saying.
So
but for the most part, you're also playing against twos and threes, though. That's why they look at it that way.
Yeah.
Who's their backup quarterback now?
Whoever their
some
third guy
dude
was.
we don't know.
Yeah, he moved up. Yeah, he moved up.
Kyle Allen.
Third guy moved up.
Yeah, some Allen dude.
Kyle Allen.
Like Howell
Kyle
looked
Allen,
like
yeah.
shit, so we cut him and we went and
Hey.
got Wentz. There was no
Jim,
point in us keeping Howell.
Hey Jim, you're only good until your star quarterback goes down, bro. If Goff
That's
takes
something about it.
if Goff takes a shot, your season's over, bro. You could
Goff,
just
knock on wood, Goff has been really healthy for him, and that's unlikely like that. Yeah,
nothing else behind him, bro. Nothing else behind him.
yeah, and he's been pretty damn lucky that he's been staying healthy. I mean, now, but he had a great offensive line. Now that offensive line ain't what it used to be, man. So I'm just saying.
We'll see how it goes.
I'd be holding my breath.
I mean, we thought we had a great O line in Green Bay. I mean, honestly, it's pretty solid. But they still got the love and they still took Love out. I mean, he missed 3 or 4 games for us
Let's
last year.
just say,
No matter how strong your O line is, if one of them gets hurt, it messes the whole lineup.
Oh yeah, changes everything.
And they lost the biggest anchor of their O line, which was their center.
right now,
Not really.
now-
I mean,
and their claim is Glasgow will be their guy to take over.
Right.
I mean,
Tell you-
we lost Love for a couple games last year, bro. We didn't.
and now you're in. I'd be. If Love goes out for the season, I still have confidence in Willis to get it done. I do.
I don't.
You don't?
I think
you.
no. I think.
But, like,
Look,
at least
Willis
he'll
is good
still-
for a game or two here and there, but
At least
once teams like
he will
focus
still
on him,
keep
that's
you
it.
in like
don't know.
playoff contention. You
Yeah.
you don't have that fear like, okay, you're just gonna lose 10 games straight now.
Yeah. No. We could still win games with Willis. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying we can't, but I just don't know that I think if we lose Love, I don't know that we could go far in the playoffs without. I mean, I don't know, man. Willis would have to really show something. He's a great backup. I'm not saying he's not, but
Yeah.
can he start every game?
Like-
Can he start?
I said, I don't think if you guys lose Love, you're not making the playoffs, but he will still keep
I
us
don't think so.
in the hunt for a playoff spot.
I'm going to say this. With Ed Policy running the show now, who knows what that guy is going to bring in if something happens to Love. Who knows what kind of trade. Because like I said, I don't know if you all remember, but I remember them days back in the day when Carmen Policy was with the freaking 49ers. And my best friend over here, John's a 49er fan. That guy went out, pulled off trades like you never thought. Like, man, the Niners.
So you're saying you guys are trading for Kirk Cousins?
No.
We probably would.
Never.
Well, we probably would, and we would beat the Vikings then, and whatever. But no.
Yeah, sorry, but Kirk ain't built like that, so good.
No, he's
That ain't
not.
happening.
Yeah. Facts, Sarah. Facts. I don't want nothing to do with Kurt.
No.
Nothing to do with that guy.
I can see Ed Policy, like a lot of these teams with these backup quarterbacks. I probably could write maybe 3, 4, 5 of them down. That's backup, like the whole Favre era when Favre was in Atlanta, is known as "Hey Mississippi,"
Yeah.
all that shit happened. Well, like I said, could he make a trade for, who knows, a Jackson Dart?
You ain't got a first round pick to trade.
Well,
Yeah,
hey,
we don't
you don't
have-
know you don't know what Ed Policy could pull out of his ass, and whatever. That's just what I'm saying. I remember what Carmen.
If I'm a GM and I see that your quarterback is out for the season, you come ask for my backup. I want a fucking first round pick.
Well, you ain't got no backups on your team we would want. You ain't got no quarterbacks on that team we would want.
I'm just saying, no need to get salty about it. I'm just saying,
Oh, I'm
if
just
you're a
saying. I'm
GM,
just saying. I'm looking where Ed Policy is like his father, and I remember the stuff his father, because I couldn't. I mean, it pissed me off because we had to face the 49ers those years and stuff. Like, man, they went on, got Deion Sanders, Charles Haley, Bill Romanowski. I mean, I could go down the list like what this guy traded, and it's like, wow. So I'm excited of what Ed Policy could bring to this team. Because, like I said, with this trade here, with the whole Parson deal, like people think that, like I was watching other shows that when they said the trade, it should have been 3 first-round picks or something, that they were shocked it's only 2 with Kenny Clark, that we actually didn't, like, look at the Jamal Adams trade. They gave up 3 first-round picks for a safety. And then look at the Khalil Mack deal. We didn't give nothing like what those trades panned out, whatever. And we got a guy like Michael Parsons.
The more I hear about how this deal went down, it sounds like Jerry cornered Micah and worked out a deal between the two of them. And then Micah told his agent, and his agent said, nah, this ain't a deal.
yeah, because Jerry was trying to fleece him.
Yeah, I think Jerry had him for like $40 million. I mean, he was gonna, you know what I'm saying? I think Jerry had him for a much lower deal.
Sorry, but I made a comment to say it was a personal thing.
Yeah, it was.
Because every part of me was saying that Jerry just had to keep pushing the ego, had to piss him off. And remember, Jerry did tell him either you play on the 5th-year option or leave.
Yeah.
And
like,
I think
Jerry was pissed. That's why Jerry's like, fuck you, I don't need 2 first-round picks for you. You ain't all that.
Well, and they're also spinning the scenario. Here's the other scenario why he cut loose Parsons. Because they're trying to say Parsons wasn't the guy. He wasn't good enough. Because they paid Dak $60 million. Dak's the highest paid player in all the NFL. And he ended up missing 2/3 of the season last year. And they didn't get shit out of it. And Jerry he's got buyer's remorse. He doesn't want to do the same thing with fucking Micah. There's all kinds of rumors spinning, man. I
don't think it has anything to do with any of that. It's because of Jerry's ego.
I think so too. I think he was mad.
I mentioned that.
Because remember, Jerry said that Micah's agent told Jerry to shove it up his ass or something.
Yes, because they made a deal. Jerry talked to Micah, and they had a deal for like probably $40 million. And then he told his agent to set it up, and his agent said, no, we haven't even negotiated. And that pissed Jerry off. That's why a couple days later, Micah's a fucking Packer. I promise you. Because he thinks he had a deal. Jerry said, I do backdoor deals all the time. Jerry's proud of that.
What about that? And then the handshake deal, maybe?
Yeah, handshake deal. That's exactly. He said, we already had it worked out.
Yeah, but isn't that against the CBA
it's
or
against
whatever?
the rules. Yes. That's why Jerry's not making a bigger deal about it.
That's why they should find his ass.
Deal with them. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They should find his ass for that.
They should.
I even saw a rumor that they're going to use these first-round picks. Now, they might even this year go out and get Tyreek Hill from Miami.
For what?
They got 2 first-round picks now.
No, but I'm just saying that's why they have like no direction. Like, are you like, why the hell are you gonna go and get a freaking receiver when you have no defense?
Yeah, you got no pass rush. They have no pass rush now whatsoever. None.
Well,
0.
I mean,
they went from. I can't even. They're dead last in pass rusher. Last.
I mean, you're right, but then again, we can't honestly say we don't know what's going to happen with the. I mean, what if all of you guys get that $10 from Rock if they win Thursday night?
Bro, they have no run game either. They have no run game whatsoever. They got Javonte Williams and some guy named Blue.
Blue.
It's not like Kenny Clark is going to stop Saquon for an hour, and that's the only run stuff.
And it looks like Trevon Diggs is pissed off. He's doing the Micah thing. He's wearing the jersey. He's not practicing. He's not. I think Diggs is going to want to next. Watch.
I think he lost that locker room when he traded Micah.
He did. He lost it. I mean, you talk about saying you're all in last year at the end of the season. That's why you gave Dak the
yeah,
contract.
Jim. I mentioned that before that Jerry did have his case of comparing this trade to the Herschel Walker trade.
Yeah, he said it was exactly the same, or it was they made out. Like they're trying to spin this like they needed. Micah couldn't stop the run. He's that bad. He couldn't stop the run. He's a great pass rusher, but couldn't stop the run. Kenny Clark's the key. We're a better team now with Kenny Clark instead of Micah. Are you really trying to tell people that? Are you fucking kidding?
He believes he got more than enough to where he can actually rebuild another dynasty like what he had in the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Good luck with that.
We'll see. But I still see Cowboy fans saying they're winning the Super Bowl this year. How the fuck is that?
And Madden.
Jerry also said that he can just take those 2 first-round picks that he got from you guys and go trade for another edge rusher. I'm like, who the fuck is going to trade you their edge rusher at this time of year?
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Nobody is except for your dumbass.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the only dumbass to do something like that.
And you're not going to find a generational pass rusher like what you once had anytime soon either.
Z Smith's still out there.
And you know what that GM's going to do if you go asking for their pass rusher? Give me 3 first-round picks.
Yeah, they know you're desperate. They know you got.
Exactly.
They're saying that Cowboys got 4 first-rounders right now. They got 4 first-round picks. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot to fucking use. I mean, they could get a lot. They could do a lot with 4 first-round picks, but
yeah.
You got to find a guy willing. That's the other thing is you got to find another a good trade partner, and they got to have some quality.
Well, don't you know pass rushers just grow on trees?
Yeah.
See, I think they can find a great trade partner. They can find their cousins in the AFC, the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're about as shit as the Cowboys are.
Yeah.
I mean, Jerry Jones and that guy Connor, like two of the same guys from the same tree.
All right, Jim. Let me ask you this because everybody keeps. I want to talk about this since you brought it up. Let's talk about this.
What?
Everybody keeps talking. I mean, Micah Parsons is perceived as one of the best pass rushers in the game right now. What do you think it would cost to get one of those guys? I mean, seriously, man, are you not going to pay top dollar for what you believe is the best pass rusher in the league?
Yeah, you are.
Or what anybody's going to do it.
Yeah, you are.
I mean,
especially if you're in that position where your team can win now. And he was asking, do you believe this year is do you believe it's a bust if you don't win the Super Bowl this year or the next?
No, that's a 3-year window, man. It's almost like a 3-year window. I guess you go like 4 actually, but it's more like
I don't know. Because the way Micah's contract is, the first 3 years is good.
Oh, very good.
Year, it blooms up to like $64 million. I mean, it's fucking insane. It's like the golf contract. Next year, golf's on the books for the Lions for $69 million. So they're going to have to restructure or get rid of his ass. You know, and we'll be at that point too. In
which is all the more reason why I say they're in the same bout as we are in terms of this year being Super Bowl bust for Detroit.
Yeah, so
except theirs is going to even cost more than what you paid for, Micah.
Yeah. Especially if it works out like they say, Hutch is so good. If Hutch is even close to the numbers that Micah's got, what do you think he's going to ask for, Lions fans? What do you think he's going to ask for?
He's gonna ask for 50.
He's going to want to be paid higher than Micah if he's got numbers comparable to Micah. He's going to say, I'm as good as this guy. Pay me those numbers.
And I don't want to hear no bullshit about how he's so loyal that he's not gonna ask for much. Okay, that's just fucking naive.
Hometown discount. I mean, look, that's a nice thing to believe in. And look, the Packers, they did it with I said this before with Aaron Jones. He took a hometown deal for us, and then we cut him.
Well, you know what?
Before the injury.
He took him. Did he not? Did you not
have
think
to realize
Aaron
this
Jones
is
was worth more money than what we were paying him?
You have to realize that this would be Hutch's second contract, so he's not gonna fucking take a discount.
Yeah, no, this is his very first big contract. Yeah, this is his very first not rookie contract. So
yeah, he wants a big contract. He ain't going cheap, man.
Yeah, this is not going to be cheap. They're crazy if they think
He already
this
broke
is-
his leg. He knows what fucking.
Yeah, he asking us about no Super Bowl over the 4-year deal.
What's that?
Jim Jackson in this comment about what happens if you don't win a Super Bowl during the time.
Oh, well,
you
then
got
it's a
part.
bust, bro. Yeah, then it's a bust. Yeah, for sure. No one's saying I'm a realist, bro. But I'm expecting us to do great things with Micah. If we don't do it with Micah here, we can't do it.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you that we're not good enough to
I
do
mean,
it.
if it's a bust, then you just fucking rebuild again.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, that's what you start. Look, that's the thing is everybody ages out. You got to start over again eventually anyway. So, I mean, whether it be because your team's a bust or because your guys got old, it doesn't matter.
But you know
You're going to
what?
be rebuilding eventually.
People need to realize with Parsons on this defense, it's not all about Parsons in a way.
Exactly.
Parson is going to open up holes for others, like for Cooper, Gary, the defensive line. I mean, because these offenses now, I'm just going to go out and say it, I'm sure every left tackle, from what I heard on other pods, they're like having nightmares now knowing that Parson is in Green Bay.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, if they're going to key on him and double him, you're going to have a guy like Gary running loose, Van Ness, Cooper. If anything, he's a headhunter. Then you never know. And with that happen, we might have a safety coming out of nowhere, like Evan Williams, or one of the corners coming up and smacking the quarterback. This is what this Parsons is going to do.
Yeah, but
You ain't got no
you're acting like these teams don't have anything either. Like you're just gonna run over them, and you're not.
No, we're not. We're not going to.
No, we're not. No, we're not. But everybody's Parsons can't stop the run, and he's just Parsons on that defense is going to open up this defense for every other player on this defense, because they're like, oh shit, because they have to look. This guy's in four of his seasons, he's had 12 sacks or more. That's all this is going to do, is open up things for other guys on this defense. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that the teams ain't whatever, but you never know. You might have a safety coming out of nowhere now, because Parsons is probably going to be double teamed. And if he's double teamed, then you know what? There's going to be a guy loose.
I'm going to say this to you, Lion fans and Sarah and everything. If you had Micah Parsons on your team, you'd feel a certain kind of swagger like we're feeling right now.
No, like
and it's ridiculous that we acted like this, because
like I said to you,
not
it's like
make the difference. But
I said to you, your defense definitely got better by having Micah Parsons on. I'm not denying that.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to deny that.
I mean, we're not going to stop every play. Teams are going to make play on us.
That we're not going to be able to do.
They all get paid too. They're going to make. We're good. Yeah.
I'm not expecting you to concede just because we got Micah Parsons.
We'll give up big plays and shit like that. I mean, every team does. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's why I said I'm not like too concerned that you got Micah, because I mean you've had other good pass rushers before too, and the Bears have had Urlacher, we've had Daniil Hunter. It's like teams will fucking adjust.
Hang on. Sorry.
Yes, they will.
Sorry to interrupt, but I wanted to go back to a comment I saw from Mitch in regards to what he just asked before.
I don't care about Mitch's comments. He's asking.
Well, he said what happens when you finish behind them, or if we do. Mitch, whether we win the division or not ain't gonna be the biggest priority for Green Bay. Sure, we could win the division, but everybody in this division is not just thinking about winning the division. You guys look beyond just that.
And besides all that, Mitch, let me tell you who's got it worse than anybody in the division. You guys. You're the fucking reigning champs. If you don't fucking defend your title, you are going to look worse than anybody in the fucking division, bud. So talk the talk. Just make sure you can walk the walk.
Especially if you lose to a team that has a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, you let 5 turnovers and you got smoked in your own stadium. So, please.
Hey, just ignore Mitch. I found out who Mitch was. You guys remember the movie Real Genius?
Yeah,
well,
I know.
That's Mitch.
I don't understand why they think that they're just going to automatically walk all over the division and win the division. But are you? You have just as much uncertainties as all the other teams.
Yeah. It's going to take Mike time to learn it. Look, he's coming into a new defense. I mean, that's why he wanted to get out there. He wanted to start.
Do you guys run a 3-4 or a 4-3?
We switched last year.
Hey, Dorn,
4-3
Yeah.
under
you
Jeff
need to,
Heffler.
Yeah, we
that
switched last week.
that picture behind you. You need to put that on T-shirts and sell them, dude. You would make millions.
Yeah.
That would be
And
great.
like I said, I'm not saying that you know, like having Micah on your team, yeah, it makes you a serious contender. I'm not doubting that one bit. But I'm confident enough in my team to be able to have solutions for
Yeah.
Micah too.
Look,
That's all
look,
I'm saying.
we play you guys twice. So in those two games, that's where I think the battle for the division is going to be between us anyway.
Yeah,
So
and you say you don't want Parsons, Mitch, but I think but you
why
can't
would you
argue
not?
he wouldn't have been a better option for you than Davenport.
Like you can't say that
Yeah.
you can't say that the Packers, you have a better pass rush than the Packers and Vikings. All you got is Hutchinson.
Yeah, yeah. You got and Hutch is still unproven. And if you ask me, Hutch is still unproven. Yeah, they all say he looks good in practice and everything, but he hasn't lined up against another offensive line, a real
And not to mention, you don't have no guarantee that Hutch will be the same guy just recovering from his
You got to
injury
see
either.
it first. Got to see it if he is. And honestly, Mitch, why would you not want a guy? Why would you not want a guy who's got 12 sacks this season?
That's why, like, none of us understood why you guys never got any help for Hutchinson. It's just him, and that's it.
Hey, Mitch, you forgot that you don't have the same offensive line no more. You forgot that you don't have Ben Johnson no more. You forgot you don't have your fucking defensive coordinator no more. You forgot you got some more fucking coaches that you had to bring in. You forgot that this is fucking new year.
What do you
And
mean,
you
Bob?
forgot,
When do you get 55
and you
million?
forgot,
You guys
forgot you don't have the same offensive line you had last season.
Not
Like,
even
look
close.
at the Eagles, as powerful as they were when they had that the OC and DC switch over. They fucking went to shit.
Yeah, but didn't they start really good and then they went to shit?
Yeah.
They started out really good, hot, and all of a sudden, boom, they just shit to bed.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like to think that you're just gonna pick up where you left off with your new coordinators. We don't even know if your coordinators are good. If your coordinator was so good, then how come he's never had another job as a head coach or anything? He's just a backup coordinator until Ben left and he got promoted. If he was so great, he would have been a head coach.
Yeah. Yeah, a better question you can ask Mitch is what makes him think the Lions. How confident is he that he would think the Lions can repeat a 15-win season after last year?
Hey, Swede, I'm going to say this now. You can hear me.
Like, let's not all act like we didn't play the fucking AFC South. They
lines
bloated
up
our
against the
fucking
best
records.
offensive line in the NFL. You guys do not have the best offensive line in the NFL anymore. You might have had it last year. You might have had it last year, but nobody's saying that you got it this year.
Nope.
And then the season, it dropped. Your offensive line dropped.
And towards the end of the season, your offensive line was falling apart.
Yeah.
Hey, Swede, you keep bringing up this $55 million quarterback and Jordan Love and whatever. Okay, you know what? Now that you can hear me, you got a quarterback that hasn't played it down yet. I'm not going to knock McCarthy. I'm not going to say nothing yet. But, you know, I know you're all fun and I love you, bro, from other podcasts. You know, you're a cool dude. But you keep on bringing up $55 million, whatever. Your quarterback hasn't proven a damn thing yet. You know, will McCarthy ever see that type of money? Will he be good enough to see that type of? I'm not knocking the dude. I'm not going to sit there and rain on that guy's parade yet. No, I'm not. But it's just funny you keep bringing up $55 million quarterback, $55 million quarterback.
But Jordan Love hasn't proven himself either. I mean, I don't know.
Whoa.
2 fucking playoffs? I mean, the Bears can't even fucking make it to 1 in the fucking last fucking 20 years.
Love's been to the playoffs.
Look who's in the comments.
Hasn't done a damn thing yet. And we got these so-called Viking fans out there sitting there ripping on Jordan Love, who's been to the playoffs, whatever, when you guys have a quarterback who hasn't done squat. And I'm not going to take nothing away from McCarthy. He hasn't proven himself yet. I'm not going to fault him. I'm not going to say nothing about him. But it's just funny that, $55 million quarterback, $55 million quarterback.
And these days, you can put that money in the cap. I mean, you got look at where the cap hit is. That's what you got to look at. 55 is nothing. That's just a number. You got to see what the cap hit is every year. That's what counts.
I know everybody's
my attitude about, and I keep saying that as far as that contract goes, This is the first year of that contract Jordan Love's playing out right now.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Love loses consistently. If he did, Love started his first season starting at 9 wins. He got 11 wins the second. I mean, well, he didn't have all those 11 wins.
He took the youngest goddamn team to the playoffs, Mitch. You fucking took fucking 3 years for Goff to get your fucking team to the playoffs. Why is that? Why is that? Because Goff needs everything around him because he fucking sucks ass. That's why.
Hey, Mitch, when your Detroit Lions can draft,
I'm just telling you straight up, they don't like it.
When your Lions
55 million. I mean, bro.
Quarterback. When your Lions
doesn't mean much to me.
So this is a Viking fan, this Bob dude, right?
Yeah, he is. He's a dumbass.
How come your coach hasn't won a playoff game? Why? Because he can't even find a damn fucking quarterback to fucking run his team. 3 quarterbacks in 3 years. Until you guys get a fucking franchise quarterback, you guys are going to be up and down and all around. So until then,
well, that's why they drafted McCarthy. That's why they drafted McCarthy.
Yeah, what has he done yet? He got hurt. You know if he's in throwing? Don't know.
He got hurt, but I mean, nobody thought Sam Darnold was.
And he's up and down in fucking in our season 2. He's up and down. So I mean, you don't know what you're gonna get from him.
The Vikings built a team that is catered towards a rookie quarterback that has no experience. They got better in the trenches. They got a good running game. They have great wide receivers.
The worst team in the North and made them the best team in the North. Over.
I'm not saying you guys didn't. You got better, Mitch. No one's saying that, man. But you're not sustaining that this year, bro. You're not sustaining that this year. You've gone back.
That's going to be questionable whether you can sustain it over a 5-year period either, because all your guys that you drafted, you're not going to be able to sign all of them. So let's see what happens.
And I've already mentioned, and I mentioned a few names.
Teams in the North, the one team that has proven that they can't be consistent is the Lions, because it took you 30 fucking years to win 2 seasons in a row. So
to be fair, the Bears are the least consistent one now. The Bears are the least consistent.
The Bears are taking over that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, out of the history of all our teams, they're the most fucking inconsistent one.
Yes, you're right about that, Sarah. 100%.
And Mitch, I know you're not a genius, even though you was on the movie Real Genius. But let me just tell you something right now. Let's see how happy your team is if these 2 new coordinators you guys got. Let's see how happy if they don't pan out. Remember, there ain't no Ben Johnson no more, no Aaron Glenn. Let's see how happy. And I'm even going to throw this out there. Why do I have this feeling? I want you guys all to hear this. Why do I have this funny feeling somewhere down the line? This is going to be so off the wall, stupid talking. I'm going to say it anyway. Well, Ben Johnson's trying to make a trade with the Lions for golf.
No.
Wouldn't happen. I mean, I agree, but I've seen this happen in the years of the NFL. The NFL.
I think they'd roll with Bajan. I think they would roll with Bajan if they were to move on from Caleb. I think they would honestly move on with Bajan.
They would finish the season with Bajan and Ben's drafting a quarterback that he wants.
Okay, I'm trying to remember who exactly did the Lions. Who exactly from the Detroit Lions 2022 draft class had their 5th-year option picked up already?
Jamo?
Because
Jamo and Sewell.
Okay, because I was just about to call out the whole draft class as far as who from the Lions is going to be needing a second contract after this year. We mentioned Hutchinson. There's Josh Pascal. There's one of their safeties, Kirby Joseph, James Mitchell, Malcolm Rodriguez, James Houston, if he might not be there. Even Jameson Williams needs.
No, Houston's gone. Houston's in Dallas, I think.
Yeah, Houston in Dallas.
I love the fact that the Vikings don't have to re-sign anybody from our 2022 class. We literally cut everybody.
Yeah.
Although, hey, I saw something. Is it true you guys are going to be $44 million over the cap next year?
It is, but they can move that money around. It's not.
I'm just saying. I know how the cap. I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I saw the numbers. Like we're going to be $1 million over. Like the Bears are like $5 million over, and
everybody's supposed.
The whole North is over next year's cap.
Everybody's supposed to be over the cap next year.
Yeah,
it just depends. Like we are right now, but if Hargrave doesn't work and Allen doesn't work, we can cut them.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
part of it too is they only signed a couple of these guys to 2-year contracts to begin with, so their money is expendable if somebody who's younger steps up and takes over, or if they underperform or hurt. So some of this money can be moved around. I mean, Harrison Smith will come off the books. He's like $10 million on the next cap too. So there's money that's going to be
I
moved
understand why
around.
the Packers signed Micah, because all your guys are young, so it doesn't matter if you paid Micah 47. All your receivers are making like shit. All the rest of
And
your
they receive
defense.
like shit too. So that's why
But
you're
not
not going to
only
pay
that,
them anyways.
I saw a guy talking about the salary cap and how in by 2030, 2029, it's going to be up 30%. They're saying the reason the Eagles have got all this talent and everything because they stacked their contracts and they pay them. They got them like paying off down the line, similar to like this contract with Micah. I mean, you give them
they stack their contracts, but they
bonus,
also,
like Nick says, it's a myth, man.
they draft really
there's
well
so many
on the
ways around
offensive
it.
line too.
Yeah.
They draft really well on the O line. I mean, you spend a lot of money on the O line, but they draft really well on the offensive line. You guys do too in Green Bay, but
even though
they
you guys
really
paid
draft
Micah
well in
47, your
Philadelphia.
players are still young. The Lions all their players are up for contracts within the next year or two here.
35 million they're over the cap for next year. 35. That's great.
I just hope that it comes down.
Penny Sewell is what, ranked 20th? Pass blockers? Wow.
And then for the Bears, we don't need to worry because they got polls, so it won't matter what they do.
I just hope it comes down between the Packers and Vikings for the division, because that's
probably
well.
Week 18, we're playing for it, guys. Watch. It's set up like that. We're playing them guys for the division in week 18.
Because that's the big rival in this NFC North.
It has been.
Yeah.
I know the Packers and Bears have the longest rivalry, but our nemesis is the Vikings.
It's not really a rivalry when you whoop their ass 11 times out of the last 12.
Hey, Bob. Bob. Between those two, this year alone on the salary cap, they only count as $37 million against the cap. 29 on Jordan and 9 on Micah. I mean, bro,
what is it? 2-3 years from now, that's when it really swells.
In the fourth year, it's $68 million. Micah.
That's why I say a three-year window. I say a 3-year window. That's what I call it.
I don't think the Packers are going to be in cap hell like the Lions will be.
It's dumbasses like Bob who just like, bro, you're so casual, bro. I don't even understand why you're even in here talking to us. I mean,
talking about how much we're paying Jordan Love, and yet you don't understand how the cap works.
Yeah, you don't even understand it, bro.
You know, I'm sick and tired of these Lion fans saying, Sewell's going to book and shut down Parsons. How do you know he's going to line up for the Parsons? Christ, our fucking undrafted Mosby threw fucking Penny Sewell on his fucking ass. So,
Mitch, you understand, Michael can play all across the front. He can play the whole front defensive line. He can play anywhere.
He's not like Koch. Parsons can play anywhere.
I don't mean this at all in a bad way. I kind of find it funny that when any of our teams get a really dominant player, and let's say they played for another team, we all of a sudden kind of start talking first like, well, we can move them all over the field. I just think it's funny. It's nothing.
But Parsons, you can do that though.
Parsons kind of funny. No, I know. I agree with you. But
funny thing about Sewell. How do you know Sewell's going to be the guy that lines up in front of Parsons?
Exactly.
When he could have somebody else.
Sewell's the right tackle, yeah.
Well, but here's the other thing.
How do you know that he's not going to get injured in like week 2? I mean,
shit, we got to go. We're at the end of the show. I got to say, I'm sorry, man. It sucks, but we got to call it. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for commenting, and thank you for bringing your opinions. We appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.
Skull.
Yeah, yo, it's game time, ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports, just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken, stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 podcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every weekday, it's how we roll. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, we taking a stroll. From 11 to 12, don't miss a beat. We break down the game, make the info sweet. The Daily Huddle podcast, noon to 1. CST Zone, we're just having fun. Toss your doubts, we bring the facts. Tune into the huddle.